Welcome back to the Barry Go podcast. We are finally on double digits. We're just episode 10.
Oh, we are on episode 10, aren't we?
Yeah, this is episode 10.
Oh, sick. Okay.
So, what's going on this week is that we're busy. Well, my schedule's kind of busy right now.
I'm always busy.
So, you said this is going to be 15 minutes long?
Oh, we can just shoot for wherever.
So, what's going on in my lifetime right now in my world is that I got the La Familia coming in on Thursday, so I won't really have time, record an actual podcast on those days. And basically my mom's getting my room up to my uncle, so,
Damn.
And I usually edit on an iMac, so I'm trying to get everything, pre-recorded, released.
This releases at the same time, so they won't know when we recorded it.
I just want to create. Okay, I just want to create something just so we have something for this week, rather than like 2 weeks ago we didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
And then so therefore I could just edit it and then just do private it until Saturday and then release it on Saturday at normal time. So everything's fine.
It's fair. It's fine then.
Because on Saturday. I have to pretty much entertain my little cousin.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people coming in. I have my grandmother coming in, I have my uncle, then I have a whole family coming in. So it's just
what for?
Just to see us or something like that.
Okay.
They're supposed to be here last week. Well, actually, no, the week of the July 4th. But, they want to rent a U-Haul, and apparently it's holiday, so prices jack up.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, we'll just come 2 weeks later. So they bought a plane, and then, my mom came to me and she was like, yeah, you're not going to live in this house for this weekend. So
where are you going?
My sister's house. So if things go bad, Wesley, if I feel some type of way, I'm going to crash to that couch right behind you,
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's fair.
So
if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised when I wake up at 6:30 in the morning,
I'll probably be up.
You would be up?
I probably will. I have a hard time sleeping.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Is it because I'm in the bed, so you have a guest, you got to entertain me?
No, I wake up at 4 during the week, so sleeping in is 6.
Oh.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, but it's okay.
Why wake up at 4 first off? What's the benefit of waking up at 4?
Well, for me, I'm waking up at 4 because I have a side gig I'm doing.
Side gig? Can you go more in depth with that?
Side gig. So basically, the CEO of my company, he has a contract with another company, and we pick them up for work, and then we take them to work, and I have to do that at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then also I have to do it after work. So it's like a before work kind of thing, and then I go work, and then it's an after work kind of thing, and then I work on my business after that.
So how long does it take you to do the first one then?
The first one, so I wake up at 4. I leave around 4:55, and I get there about 4:20, and I'm about done probably 5:40.
I think the way you said that was kind of off, because the way I heard it was you leave the house at 4:50.
No. Yeah, 4:50. Get to the pickup spot at 5:20.
Oh, I think you said 4:20. I was just like,
I might have. I don't know. I might have said that. I'm really tired right now. Yeah, so that's what I do.
So basically, at most, it takes about an hour for a load or something like that.
No, it's an hour altogether. But it's so in the morning. To get there, it's about and drop off. It's about 40 minutes, and then I'm done. And then I go just park at a Starbucks, and I work on my company. And then I go and do my actual job, which is my 9 to 5. And then after work, I go and do the same thing I did in the morning, but it's double because I have to pick people up, drop people off, pick people up from the drop off, then drop them off at the pickup.
So you're a taxi driver?
I wouldn't say I'm kind of in the Uber, kind of.
Okay.
But it's always the same. I'm like a school bus driver, I guess.
Get in, little kids, get in.
Listen, calm down, okay? Yeah, that's basically what I do. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember I used to wake up, do those 4 o'clock, wake up at that time and stuff like that, go to work. Part of me didn't know how I get through it. I think I just drank a lot of Monster, a lot of energy drink. That's where most of my
I remember.
Well, that's where all my weight used to come in.
How many monsters do you have today? 4.
I have 4. Have you tried the mango one yet? No, Jeremy, you gotta calm down. You're shaking right now. Don't worry, bro. I got 2 hours left. I'll be alright.
Monster has zero sugar now.
Yeah, the blue one you're talking about?
No, this is multiple colors now.
Which
I
one?
got the blue one. You got the green one. You got the red one and white one.
Are they the one that's the water one, where it's the clear bottle one?
No,
No.
they have like a 0 sugar. There's like 10 calories each.
Is it the one? Because the only thing I've seen, the 0 calorie one,
It's not the clear bottle. It looks like a regular Monster can.
Are you talking about the one where it's like I have a feeling I know what you're talking about, where like you know how the logo has like there's a green one, the rings for regular. Is it like some type of blue one or something like that?
I don't know. Here, hold on.
Because I remember I have that at the workplace right now, and that's what I tried. Oh, he's actually grabbing it right now.
Yeah, listen. This is what it is. This is.
Oh yeah, I tried this one before.
Yeah. That's
It's ultra red,
Yeah.
0 sugar.
Uh-huh.
There's the one. There's like
I'm not gonna drink this now because I gotta go to bed in like an hour. But yeah, that's. Those are really good. They don't taste any different than Monster, I don't think, but they just have 0 sugar, which is I like that. I don't like drinking sugar. I'm trying to cut back on sugar, so I think it's a really good replacement. I don't drink a lot. That's my whole can for the day. I only drink half of it because like it's a lot of caffeine.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't eat throughout the day usually. Like I eat like here and there to like boost up my energy, but I don't really like eat. So like when drinking half this can, dude, I started to have the shakes, and I was like, oh okay, I gotta stop this.
I know I got cut back on the Monster because at first one can could do something for me, but then after some time in, I gotta do like 3 or 4, and then I'm good. So I stopped cutting. I stopped altogether.
Yeah, Monster is bad.
So the thing for me right now to get my caffeine is to drink the coffee right now, and then maybe some type of tea throughout the day, and I'm good.
And tea has less caffeine, I think, right?
I think it depends which one you get.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mostly be drinking the oolong tea.
I don't know what that is.
I can't explain it. It's just
you want to go get it?
I mean, if you
did we get it last time we went out?
No, we got the lemon ginger one.
Okay.
Or the ginseng one.
Yeah, I think I want to try tea. I don't know. I feel like coffee just like makes me have the shakes. I think it's tea. It would make me feel a little better, like especially green tea. Mm-hmm. Does green tea have more caffeine in it?
I mean, it says in the box. I think
it says on the box.
It says on the box.
You can read the directions. I don't know.
If you just read the direction, I mean, it has an image on the back where it has like some type of categories, where it has like black coffee, and then I think green tea, then black tea, and then herbal tea, or like I don't know. They categorize it. If you pick up a box, you can just read it.
Okay, yeah.
But I think it's a little more healthier for you.
Yeah,
because it's mostly water. It's basically leaf juice.
Yeah, I think it's a little better for you, and I really like tea, especially hot tea. But I don't know, man. It gets pretty hot throughout the day, and I'm not like you're a hot drinker when it's hot out. I'm a cold drinker when it's hot.
What do you? No, I like to drink cold stuff when it's like hot.
When we had coffee that day, I was like, "You want a cold?" You're like, "No, I want it hot. I want to drink coffee hot."
Because last week it was the morning time, so I need my hot coffee.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was hot in the morning.
No, okay, but think about it. Yeah, but I waited about 20 minutes to actually drink it. I told you I like to drink. Okay, I like hot coffee, but I like the way it was like kind of warmish.
But why don't you like put an ice cube in it?
I don't think about these things during those situations. I just wait.
That's fair.
I just had that meme moment. It was like, what? Where you know what you're talking about, where it has like that one lady and all those like math figures coming.
Oh yeah,
is that moment?
It's like I haven't had my coffee yet. How do I cool down coffee? Wait 15 minutes. That's the answer.
That's it.
Put ice in there. No, that's unreasonable. Just gonna water down my coffee. Bitch, your coffee is made of water.
Well, the ice has iron, and I don't want iron in my coffee because it deteriorates my coffee. And I just want coffee straight with the water and the caffeine and the cocoa beans and all that in there. Exactly.
I need some coffee right now. I'm so tired, dude.
I mean, this is where the tea comes in, because you don't need coffee right now because you're doing the same thing as the Monster doing, and you're going to be up for a little longer.
You know what's crazy? Hold on, I want to get on this topic. It's the same topic, but like, do you know what caffeine does to your body? Like, do you actually know what it? Like, obviously, it like wakes you up. But
are you going to say it's like the stimulus or the depressant? Is it one of those things again? With the teacher and driver's ed?
No, it's not that. It's so. So when you're tired, right, your body's trying to tell you that like it's time to take a nap or time to do something.
Okay, time to rest up. Okay,
time to rest, right? So caffeine basically just floods those nerves and cuts them off, so you're not tired anymore. So like.
So it's like a little adrenaline rush, okay? So it's like,
not like an adrenaline rush. It's like blocker, like a beta blocker.
I mean, the way you explained it makes things.
Yeah, it's the same thing. But it's like, it's not really adrenaline. It just kind of cuts off your tiredness. So like every energy, all the energy that you had would just be like at max. I mean, I guess it is adrenaline, but it's like not at the same time because you're like, you're not fucking like, I can jump off fucking sky bridge right now. I mean, I guess some people get like that, but most of the normal people won't get like that. It's more just like I don't want to be tired right now. But the only problem with that is once those systems come back into play, you crash hard, right? And that's where you get these chemicals in your body, and I think one's called cortisone, something like that. And it's basically a chemical inside your body that gets released in a fight or flight situation. So that's where like caffeine is hella associated with anxiety and depression and stuff like that, and like anger, because it releases this fight or flight situation when you get into like situations that are stressful. Like if you ever see somebody who's like a caffeine addict get into a stressful situation, they freak out really hard.
I mean, I think so, but I usually see that when they go through a withdrawal phase, when they're trying to quit caffeine, they're like,
well, yeah, that's withdrawal. So that's where
I see with that.
Your body is trying to get used to like without like that cortisone or cortisol.
The extra shit.
Yeah, the extra shit. Your body's not producing it naturally.
I think I ran out of memory now. Well, just keep going. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Just keep going.
We'll just keep going. All right. Yeah. So that sucks. So
audio version only, guys.
Audio version only. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck for YouTube, but it's okay. So basically, so your body's not getting produced that chemical that is the fight or flight, the chemical in your body. So your body is like trying to mimic that fight or flight situation. So that's why withdrawals happen, because your body is not getting that. So it starts replicating that feeling, but tenfold, because it can't actually replicate that feeling without that stimulant.
Okay. So then can you explain like, okay, so after you do like on like a little workout, how come you feel you have a lot of energy then? Because you should feel the same way too, because you just went through a hard workout. You feel tired, but I know some people have a lot of energy. Like that's for me too. When I work out in the morning time, like around 8 o'clock, after I do my workout, I have like a lot of energy like left. I have like more energy than I did. So
that's more to do with dopamine.
You
get flooded with dopamine when you do that.
Because after I work out, I feel good. Yeah. Rather than tired, maybe a little sore in the end too.
Yeah. So dopamine. So you have your logistic side and your dopamine side. So your logistic side has like an hour to 4 hour gap of what you can actually do in there. That's the side that's like, the dishes are done. I need to do that. When you do the dishes, it doesn't really see any dopamine. It doesn't do anything, right? So your logistic side goes, I have to do these things. And then your dopamine side is like the things that you want to do. That's like unlimited willpower, right? Mm-hmm. Because if you get excited about something, you get the dopamine chemical released inside your body, so you're more active to do it for a longer period of time.
So to answer your question back in the beginning that you need caffeine, the main thing is like don't have any coffee, don't have that, just go outside for a run for about 30 minutes and you'll be fine.
Run, walk. I think replacing caffeine with a healthier option.
So like either tea or light exercise?
Yeah, I would. Coffee is one of those things is like it can fuck up your sleep pattern, and like, if you fuck up your sleep pattern, you're going to be more tired throughout the day, which is going to result in you drinking more coffee. Which, if you there's been studies that's shown that if you don't drink coffee, that you have higher energy levels, and you just got to wait like 2 weeks. If you wait 2 weeks, you have more energy than you would if you didn't drink coffee.
I don't know.
Because you get better sleep, waking up throughout the night. Your energy levels are kind of like at a flow state. It kind of works with your schedule, so it knows when you're working, when you're not, so it can like better balance it.
Now, okay, that's true. Okay, but for energy levels, do you believe like those people who say, "Oh, I need this pill so it can increase my energy levels up top," because there are pills that increase your energy levels? Yes. Because I remember I took some one day and I felt, I don't know if it was like a placebo pill or something like that, but I felt like I had good energy with doing that too.
So yeah, as like humans, we're always looking for the quick fix. We don't like doing the hard work, right? So whatever we can do to get ourselves at a better position than we were like normally, we're going to take that option. That's why people get addicted to Adderall and caffeine, because those are stimulants that could help you produce a higher quality self for a short period of time, right? See, most people don't look for that long-term turnaround time. People look for that short term. That's why coffee's a thing, and like those pills that you're taking that give you more energy. It's just one of those things that, you know, people just want to have now rather than later. And people get addicted to these things. Obviously, people like there's a bunch of news articles and like stuff like that telling you that coffee's not that bad. It's because coffee is one of the number one profits in the entire world. Like, you can make a shit ton of money off of this because once you get someone to try a few cups, you got them addicted. You got a repeating customer.
It's the best drug deal in the game.
Yes, literally.
That's actually legal.
Yes, literally. So,
I think we should tap into that market then.
I mean, I've been thinking about it, but at the same time, it's like I have too much going on right now. I can't even do it. I mean, for you, it'd probably be a good thing. I'm trying to get McKenna to think about opening up a coffee shop or selling her own like specific coffee. We could package it and stuff here. I think it'd be a good industry to get into, especially for her because she likes coffee a lot more than I do.
I love coffee.
Yeah, I'm more of I like tea more, but I don't really drink it as much because I don't think about doing the tea bag. I can put like coffee grounds in a thing and press on. I can leave it and I don't have to worry about it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, would you ever switch to a Keurig now? Because I still see you're dealing with the coffee maker though. Would you?
No, I wouldn't switch to a Keurig just because the simple fact of, you know.
Is it like the laziness thing or something like that?
No, it's not laziness. It's just you get more at one time. And McKenna is a coffee drinker, obviously, so she makes a lot of cups and she stores it in the fridge for like more dates. So she has iced coffee whenever she wants. We do have a Keurig. We just don't use it as much because those Keurig cups cost a lot more than just regular coffee. We're very frugal. We don't really like spending a lot of money unless it makes sense. Huh? Oh yeah, we have the reusable thing, but that's only for one cup. And like, she likes having iced coffee on the go. I mean, like for me, I mean, it'd probably be a good thing to have a Keurig just so I can limit myself to like a specific cup. But you know, for her drinking the amount that she does, for us that just makes more sense for us. And like, yeah.
I mean, I have a Keurig at home. It's just for me. I don't know why my little conspiracy theorist happens. Like, I don't know why it just. When I make a coffee in a Keurig, it just tastes so different and it tastes nasty for some reason. I don't know why. That's just me. So I don't even use Keurigs that much anymore. I just use a coffee maker and everyone questions me. And when I tell them like, hey, it just tastes nasty if I use a Keurig, they just look at me funny.
I mean, I think it's like kind of like, you know, the Keurig, you get your traditional coffee, and then you got the pour. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the old ways.
Yeah.
I want to try making that.
I do too. It looks interesting. I want to try it out.
Where like, you know, you the coffee grounds and then you put the hot water and you stir. I feel like it would taste good for some reason.
I feel like it would too. I feel like it's also depends on the coffee that you get. Like, we get Maxwell Houses because it's cheap, and like, we like how it tastes. But there are some coffees out there that taste really fucking good. Like, if you get high quality shit, it tastes really fucking good.
I know a coffee that I think was a Death Wish cost $20 for a package.
How big is the package?
Like a normal size package.
Are you serious?
Not like the one you.
No, I know what you're talking about.
You know, like the little.
Yeah,
it's $20.
Like that big, yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Cause like I tried, like, you know how they come in the small little the little containers for iced coffees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The little bottle. I tried that. It was $5, and it was like maybe 12 ounces or something like that. And then it just I felt like I had energy, but I just felt it wasn't worth it for $5 though.
It's probably more like they're advertising the taste over the caffeine. Mm-hmm. So that's probably what it is. Because like, people like the taste of coffee, period. But the caffeine is just like, it makes them more addicted to it.
So you're saying it's more of a branding thing? Because I never even heard of these people. I mean, I understand Starbucks did it because Starbucks is very big. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I never heard of these people. Why?
I mean, yeah, you're not going to hear of them, but like, people in the coffee industry probably know these guys. They know who they are, and like they follow their brand, and they actually like it. It's like, you know, you and I aren't going to know coffee, but doesn't mean like X doesn't know about the coffee. Like, it just depends how fluent you are in that industry.
Yeah, I'm not that fluent.
No,
but I am expanding a lot more because I used to go with I used to be like you. I didn't go Maxwell, but I went through what was that?
Folgers.
Yeah, Folgers. And then I started like branching out. Like, I did like the 1850s, and then I tried the the Pete's coffee. And then I tried the Ohio one, which was like the Silverbridge or something like that. And then I tried I forgot that one's called. Okay, right now I'm trying the 8 o'clock version. And then there's like something I forgot. like I think it was I started with a G. I forgot what it's called, but I tried that version, and they're all pretty good.
Yeah, they all taste the same basically.
For me, yeah, but I'm not really, an expertise in it.
I feel like coffee can be like wine.
Except for the Columbus one, because I tasted a hint of coconut in there for some reason. And then I looked at the bag. I was like, "Oh, there is coconut in here." Okay?
Yeah, I like flavored ones. Flavored ones are good. I don't like chocolate ones. I think those taste like shit. Like the chocolate flavored ones are just I can't.
Why? Because it's like with the grounds and then there's chocolate in it, so it's like it tastes like dark chocolate.
Yeah, and I don't like chocolate as is.
Oh, okay.
So like tasting that, and just I'm expecting like a hot chocolate taste, and it's not even close to that. Yeah, it's not even close to that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not really a coffee guy. Like I drink whatever is in front of me, really. As long as it doesn't taste like shit. Like I hate dark roast. I don't like dark roast at all.
Oh, you don't like dark roast?
No, it's just
I like dark roast. That's mostly what I drink.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I think the time when you made me coffee, the light roast was like last week. It was pretty good, but I felt it was just way too watery for me for some reason.
It's a light roast, so yeah.
Okay. I was like, it's good. I mean, it is what it needed to do, but
I mean, I just drink it black, so I mean, I don't really add any creamer. I mean, if you do add creamer for those, you don't need to add a lot of creamer. It's mostly why we started getting into it, because we used to drink creamer. So when you get light roast, you don't have to put that much creamer in it.
I stopped using creamer for me too, but I do taste the difference though. Went from a light roast, well, the way I make it and the way you make it, because I taste more of the coffee in it.
Yeah,
and then
I don't really put that much. I mean, I do, but like I make a lot of coffee, so it's like it doesn't really even out really well. But yeah, I can get that. Sick. Hey, what other topics do you want to go in today? Do you want to go anything else?
Well, I do. I mean, I do want to talk about something. I think this kind of relates to like what we talked about last week. Mm-hmm. About like unity and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, so this this goes with, once we're unified, and then the aliens come down, what would be the first conversation though that we'll have though? Like,
I don't think we're ever going to be unified.
I probably won't be unified. Okay, but like, then answer me this: what do you think the first conversation we'll have with the aliens? Well, the aliens will be to us. I worded that wrong, but we'll go with it. I'll give you a scenario. Will it be like, hey guys, we're like galaxy buddies now, I live over here, or you think it's gonna be like, hey guys, like we gotta like team up together because these other people, the Gnarth, is taking over the world. I'm sorry, I just used some sci-fi name.
Yeah.
Taking over the world. We gotta work together and do some bullshit. Like, what would it be like?
I feel like for the first option, I feel like if that was the case, I feel like humans would find a way to fuck it up.
Oh yeah, we'll fuck it up because you all know, be like, hey, if you guys want to go over here, we'll just put some, portals all around the world, and America is gonna take it and they're gonna profit off of it. He was like, if you guys want to go over there, you're gonna charge about $1 million to go over there.
Yeah, and then like they take a rock from the planet and it's worth like $1 million here.
Probably.
That's how they're gonna like.
I bet they were gonna come over here. He's like, you guys didn't figure this unity shit out. What the?
I feel like America will try to fucking like claim that world as America and just start a fucking war. And
he was like, yo guys, put this flag over there and stick it and then film it doing it.
Yeah, I feel like humans just fuck it up really easily. For the second option, if they found their way over here, we're fucked anyways. Because their technology is way better than ours and there's no way we're going to beat them.
Do you think they have their own language and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no way they got.
And then probably use advanced Google Translate to talk to us and stuff like that.
I don't think we could use Google Translate.
No, they will probably use advanced Google Translate to do that. I
don't know. If you think about how many languages are on Earth right now, just imagine what language they spoke. Like, there's no way they speak anywhere close to ours. And if they did, that'd be fucking nuts. Then I would believe that we are 100% a simulation.
Don't worry, we know English, We studied you guys. What did you guys do? We studied you guys. Who'd you study? The world leaders. Oh, fuck.
Not Trump.
Okay, who'd you start with? Well, we started from 2016 to now. I'm like, yeah, we're fucked.
It's like, oh, damn it, dude.
And it looks like you guys hide a lot of shit, and you see you guys a big problem, and you guys put like a mini bandit over it, and you guys move on from that. What do you mean? Well, take a look at the coronavirus. You guys, You went the testing, you got the money, and then next thing you know, the media and the world leaders just offset it. And now they're focusing on the election. Oh, okay. That's true.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Our world's kind of fucked up.
Wait, do you say the whole world, like the old world, or is it just like America's part?
I think the whole world's fucked up. We're all causing damage to the earth in some way.
Okay, like driving, like pollution-wise?
Pollution.
And then war.
Trash, pollution in the ocean. Like, there's just a lot that we're just destroying for our own personal gain. I don't think there's a single country where they force, like, recycling or anything like that. I feel like it's a choice if you want to recycle.
I mean, I think Vietnam, I know most of them ride bikes and stuff like that. From what I see on TV, they ride bikes. Would you adapt to that if we did it over here?
Ride bikes?
Yeah, it was like, all right, guys, we're going to cut down pollution. We're going to start riding bikes everywhere.
I mean, I would. I think the better option is increase some public transportation. Because
like more COTA buses and stuff like that? Okay.
I feel like, just utilizing, more passengers on a single vehicle instead of more vehicles with a single passenger. You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah, but think about it. If we switched everything to bikes, though, like you literally get out and get fit.
I agree completely. I just don't think it's pleasable. I mean, like possible for some people. Like some people at my work live like an hour away. I don't think they're gonna bike. That's what 3 hours of biking.
That's true, but like nowadays we really prove that you could really work from home, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have the option to work from home, or you could bike. I don't know, to a coffee shop down the street and do it.
It depends on what kind of industry you're in. If you're in like my industry where we're, servicing people with disabilities, it's kind of hard to do that from home.
No.
Yeah, it depends on what industry. If you're in e-commerce or any kind of marketing job, yeah, you can do that from home 100%. But like if you're like an in-person kind of thing, but like, restaurants or grocery stores, I mean, that's going to be a different option. I mean, obviously it's going to force people to try to be more creative with their business or their job searches. Mm-hmm. I mean, for me, I would love to bike to work every day. I would get really fit. Of course, like the first month or so, that's going to be fucking hell.
Of course, everything.
Oh, yeah, everything would be hell at first. It's pain over gain, you got to fucking... And I think that's what people don't understand is like, no pain, no gain relates to literally everything in life that is a hard choice to make. Like finances, that's you fucking suffer for a bit and then you get used to it, right? You kind of get understanding. And I don't think people... the bike thing would work because the majority of Americans and the general public, I would say, doesn't really like change and wouldn't want to adapt to the change.
That's right.
Yeah. And like, I mean, you saw with the mask thing that people are like saying that you're taking away my freedom. Just imagine if we took away their cars. That'd be fucking hell.
Yeah, that'd be hell.
It'd be hell.
That's unconstitutional.
Yeah. Yeah. I had all my rights as an American. It's like...
I mean, that's kind of dumb, though, saying like you don't want to wear a mask. I think it's a change thing, but I also think it's more of like a self thing too. Because
yeah.
I mean, I feel like it was like if it's dealing with yourself personally, then yeah, everyone will wear a mask if you're dealing with yourself. But I think the way we geared it says like, oh, you gotta help other people. I think that's where we kind of fucked it up.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't give a fuck about these people. You get whatever you want. Bye.
Yeah.
But like once it happens to you personally, then you're like, oh, mask for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
that's where.
Like for me, I wear my mask out in public.
Yeah.
Like I don't wear my mask like if I'm outside. I wear my mask if I go inside places. I try to social my distance myself from other people from outside. But when I go in like Kroger or something, I always wear my mask. Like, do I want to wear a mask? No. But do I do it to make other people feel comfortable? Yeah. Like I want to do that for them. I want to make them feel comfortable, especially elderly.
Okay. And then what do you feel about all those Karens that you see saying, oh, I'm not wearing a mask because it's my right to, and it's proven that you lose blood cells, and then I have this. They make up every excuse on their book. Like, what do you say to those Karens?
I think their husbands need to show them a little bit more attention.
Like what? Like, do you think they need to have to get some more dick or something like that?
I think they need more dick.
I think they need more dick too.
Yeah, I think they need to calm the fuck down and stop making people who make $10 an hour's lives hell because it's not worth it. I saw this one video the other day where this woman was in Target and like they were selling masks and she just started fucking ripping them off the shelves, and then the employees came to her and was like, "Man, will you stop it?" She's like, "Why do you want me to stop it? Is it because I'm white and I'm blonde? I got a $40,000 Rolex because you bitches are poor." I was like, "What the fuck?
How's that deal?" Okay, the question is, how does that deal with what she's doing, ripping mask off? You're basically destroying their property, honestly, because you didn't pay for it.
Yeah,
and you're disrupting the peace, or you're disrupting something, and then she's using her white privilege as an escape route.
Yeah, and she flexed a $40,000.
And then basically she made it about her. So technically she made it about her.
Yes.
White people problem.
Yeah, it was like an Instagram video, and then she was like talking about like how she's tired of Target doing this. I understand the whole.
No, don't go to Target. It's easy.
Yeah,
Just go to like Walmart or Kroger's.
Yeah, I didn't understand that at all. It didn't make any sense. I think people are just so cooped up in the house and they really don't know what the fuck to do, and they're just looking for a reason to fucking fuck up things. You know?
I mean, I thought, why can't I just do some yoga or something like that?
Listen, people are complicated. I'm starting to realize how complicated people are and how people just don't want to do anything.
I mean, the thing is, you can't save everyone though.
No, it's really frustrating when you try, and like, or when people ask you for help and like they just fucking, it feels like they're just using you for like the quick little oof, thank you, and then they want to go back to their normal life. It's like, oh, I love that inspirational talk you just gave me, but I'm going to continue complaining about money, and then I'm just going to go buy Chick-fil-A every single day and wonder why I'm broke. And it's like, okay.
Oh yeah, I do hate those people, because they're looking at you like, I need help again. I'm like, I already told you everything I already needed to tell you. It's just up to you to do it. Well, it's different this time. No, bitch, it's just a different day.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not going to say names, but the person's listening today, he's going to understand what I'm talking about. But I try to explain to somebody about money management and how you should split up your money. I do the 55% of your earnings made, every dollar you make should go to necessities. 5% of it should go to like a give, like a charity, or like to help out somebody. And then I have 4 other accounts that I put 10% in. And one of the accounts is my Play account. And that money I can use whatever for, right? But everything else is like investing into my future. And I was sitting here trying to explain this to him. And he looked at me and said, "That's too much." And it's just like, it frustrated me because it's really not that much. Like every time you get paid, you cut it down in groups and you pay the accounts. And that's it. And you leave them alone. Right? Except for your pay account, you look at your pay account, you go, okay, I have $100 this month. I can buy whatever I want. That's money you can spend without feeling like any judgment.
I think every finance book explains it that way, where you get your paycheck, you have your first part where you pay all the stuff you need to do, like the bills, and then you put some money away, you allocate some money to your savings, and then maybe you have a little portion for like your spending money or whatever, just because then once you use that spending money, you don't touch anything else.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like a lot of people go, "Oh, I got paid, I'm gonna fucking blow it."
Oh yeah, and you get $100. 90% of it goes to like a one date that Friday night, and then you're living on ramen noodles for the rest of the week.
Yeah, and then people go, "I don't have enough money for rent. Can you help me out?" No, I'm not going to help you out. You're the one who didn't like save up for it. Like it's just kind of it feels disrespectful.
And you know what I hate when you actually do help, when they say, "I'll pay you back soon."
Oh, they don't. I've never given out money like that.
And then they never pay. It happened to me multiple times. And I'm sitting there, I was like, "Hey man, you keep referring back to them, like, hey bro, what happened to that $60 you owe me?" "Oh, I'm getting paid this week." "All right, what time, when you get paid?" "Friday." "All right." Friday rolls around. "All right, bro, where's my money at?" "Oh, I gotta get it from the bank." "No, it's okay, you cash out me." "No, bro, you gave me in cash, I'm gonna give you in cash." I'm like, okay.
Does this actually happen to you?
Actually, yeah, it has happened to me. Like, I'm just like, bro, like I already know for a fact I ain't gonna see it. And then until like one person told me, I think it was Chris who told me, he was like, "Don't lend out money unless you're ready to lose it." I'm like, okay. And that kind of just stuck with me right then and there. I'm like, yeah, you are kind of right.
It sucks when you feel like you trust somebody and then they just fucking backstab you like that.
It's your own friend too.
Yeah,
it's sad.
It is sad. It's made me realize that I have to pick my friends. Like and one thing for me, I had to realize for myself is that I can pick my friends. I can pick who I hang out with, who I talk to, and those people have a huge reflection on what kind of person I am. Right. So in my current friend group, like obviously you're in there. There's some other people, but like most of the people I hang out with right now, I'm the guy they go to for finance, like talking and like trying to figure out like how do they save money, because they look at me and they go, how do you have all these things? First off, I don't have a lot of things. But then they realize that like every time I want, like they invite me to go out to do something, I can pay for it. And they always wonder like why I have so much money. Mm-hmm. It's just, but like those friends also, when I give them the advice, they don't take it. They don't take it, you know, and then like some of that will rub off on me. Then I start being inconsistent with my spending, and then it just fucking trickles down. So I think if anyone takes anything from this podcast, from this half, because the first half was completely random. If you guys stuck to it.
No, the first half was all about caffeine.
Yeah, all about caffeine. For the second half, like if you're listening, like you need to choose your friends wisely. You are the 5 people closest to you, and that is 100% true.
Oh yeah, I heard that. I don't know how many times I heard that. I think I first heard it from like my guidance counselor back in high school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's true. Like if you hang out with people who do meth, there's a high chance you're going to do meth. Like it's just how it is, you know. Like you are influenced by the people around you. If you put yourself in a position where you're around successful, like very happy, healthy people, your life is more likely going to go in that path. But if you hang out with sad, always complaining, blaming the other person kind of people, then you're going to go down that path. It's almost inevitable unless you have the awareness to realize like I need to change. Mm-hmm. You know, and not a lot of people know. Not a lot of people have the awareness to go, I fucked up, and my thinking is fucked up.
The question is, are they willing to admit that they fucked up?
No.
Because everyone likes to point fingers and blame everything else.
Everyone does.
Everyone does it. You see it on TV. People blame everyone else.
Mm-hmm. And it's annoying.
It is very annoying.
It's fucking...
And that leads to a big downfall. Because I think this kind of reminded me of what happened to me in sophomore year in history class. I think... That's 8 years ago that I remembered this. Like, I remember...
Jesus Christ.
My teacher told me, like, we're going to experience, like, the downfall of America. And then I actually, when you take that and you think about it and apply it to today's world, we're actually in a downfall right now. Because everyone's blaming stuff. We're all acting like little kids now. Mm-hmm. And no one wants to take responsibility or, like, own up to anything. And people who do own up to, like, oh, yeah, I did it, they all get canceled for some reason. And it's like, dude, like he owned up to it. And first off, that happened like, I don't know, 10 years ago, where times was literally different 10 years ago. And then now you're going to cancel him because what he did 10 years ago, what times was different. Mm-hmm. Well, that hurt me. Okay, whatever. But
dude, cancel culture is stupid.
There's a reason for it, which I'm okay with. But I think they're taking it a little too far.
They're canceling almost like anybody who did anything bad 10 years ago.
Exactly. I think... For a fact, if you really want to cancel someone, I say, if that did happen 10 years ago, I think you gotta like see them how they progress to now. If they're still doing the same thing now, then then go ahead and cancel them. But if they completely change the narrative and then what they're presenting now is totally better, then I just say leave them alone. Mm-hmm. I think that's a fair thing to do.
I think it's a fair thing to do too. It's just. I mean, if people have the same, you know, tendencies, I think, yeah, cancel them. That's completely fine. If they're still being, like, racist and they're still being sexist, I mean, it makes sense. But, like, to cancel somebody over a tweet that they said 10 years ago, one tweet, it's just like, okay, this is getting out of control.
And then it's, like, the most dumbest tweet ever is, like, this guy man's gay.
Yeah, it's like, it's like
this man's gay.
it's annoying and irritating, and like I hate being around people who just blame other people for things, and it's a toxic relationship. Like I don't think people realize what they're doing to their circle. Mm-hmm. They're just bringing it down. Like some people I just don't want to be around. Like it's hard for me because it's hard like to not try to help as much as possible and still get that fuck you, I don't want to be around you kind of thing, but like I wanted your help. And it's like that to me is like, oh, there's still hope that I try to help, and I get all worked up and sucked into the circle of trying to help them, and then the constant letdowns. It's like fuck, and now this is dragging into my life and I'm taking time out of my day. You know, it's like, and I'm already, like you already know, I'm a busy fucking dude. So if I take 2 hours out of my day to try to help you with something, my time is worth something. Not money, it's worth my time. And I don't think people don't realize that like what's the saying? I didn't clear my. Wait, hold on. It's like something about schedule clearing in their time. I was like, I didn't clear my time. You didn't clear time to talk to me. I cleared time to talk to you, kind of thing.
Yeah,
and it's
I never heard that before.
I can't. I don't think it's exactly like that, but it's more so like people don't recognize that the other person might have something to do, and they're taking time out of their day to help you, and people take that for granted. It feels like they should, like if they're friends or something, and like obviously not most of my friend groups. Most of my people, my friends, aren't entrepreneurs, right? So it's really hard to get people to understand that, I'm a busy person, I have a lot of projects going on.
Well, this refers back to that one thing I mentioned before with all the masks and stuff like that. Like, if it's happening to you, then you care. But if it talks about what happens to other people, they don't care about nothing. It goes both ways with that.
Yeah. It does, yeah, and it's really irritating.
And I understand your problem too, because for me, I like to help everyone for some reason. I don't know why.
I get everyone. It's like a fucking. But like, I get a thrive from it. I love helping people.
You get the little butterflies in the end, right? That's what happens.
Man, I get to help somebody. I get to use my knowledge I've learned over the fucking past years of my life.
After my experience of self-enlightenment.
Yeah, dude, I've done a lot of research.
And then they don't take it, and then you just feel like, well, fuck you too.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, I don't know why I tried to help you for the last 2 hours. Well, now I got to go back and do my other side.
Now I got to catch up on all the things I should have been doing without helping you, and then now I'm behind, and then now.
Yeah, and some people, would call us selfish for thinking that way, but it's like, who's the selfish one here? The one who's wasting my time, or the one who's putting time and trying to do that and feels like their time has been wasted? Who's the selfish one? In my eyes, I feel like the person who doesn't recognize that time is being wasted is a selfish one, because I'm putting time in for helping you when I should be doing other things, And I think I don't know. I feel like it's a different view on it, and there's a lot of different sides. It's not just two sides. It's like, oh, you do this and you don't do this. More sides than just you do this or you don't do this. It's like you can do this a little bit and not do it at all, and you can do this a lot, get overwhelmed with it, and do it a little bit more, and then stop completely. Like, there's so much.
I have nothing to say right now.
Yeah, because I'm speaking the facts, man. It's just irritating.
I just don't know what to say to that, because I feel like I've used up all my points on this topic right now.
No, yeah, it's fair. It's just if you're one of those people, stop being one of those people.
How can you tell though? How can you tell if you're one of those people though?
It's just awareness. Like, if you need to be aware, like especially if you're not aware in your relationship with like your spouse and you don't understand what the other person's doing, you're not going to be aware in life generally, like at all. I'm just saying that out loud, okay? Like if you are the type of person who's just getting walked all over by their spouse and don't recognize it at all, you need to fucking realize that your life is going down the wrong rabbit hole.
Why are you talking about the 90 Day Fiance people?
Nah.
Why are you talking? Because you guys don't know. He was watching 90 Day Fiance with I don't know if I pronounce her name.
I don't know.
That one girl from Russia and that one dude who pretty much she walked all over him. And then basically, he didn't recognize it until he went to jail.
Well, because like that show resonated with me because there's so many people that are like that. They don't realize their worth, and they let this person just walk all over them and use them, and they don't realize it until it's like
too late, very
too late, yeah. And it's like you need to open your eyes and realize that person that you want to be with, especially if you marry that person, you're gonna be with them for the rest of your life, and they're gonna fucking sit there and like fucking be petty and just want you to do everything for them. Like, is that the type of person you want to be in? Because like, if that is, you're not going to be an entrepreneur. You're not going to be the person that, helps people. You're going to be the person who needs help. You're going to be the person who's constantly down. You're not going to be able to bring anybody up. You're not going to be able to build an empire. You're going to be the one that literally has to be the babysitter.
Okay, that I do. But trying to... I don't know how to connect this dots, but I'm going to just say this. Okay, so I understand you do need someone on your side no matter what.
Yes.
As well, the person on your side, this is going to sound kind of fucked up, but yeah, they could be replaced. But I think your main friends, I don't think you could ever replace them.
I mean,
in some type of way, you can't replace them. If you kind of grew up with them and they keep telling you, say, hey, this person's really fucking up your life. We've been through you thick and thin. You gotta help me out here. Because think about it, like, if your girlfriend breaks up with you, the main thing you're going to do is go to your friends, because your friends are supposed to be the staple of like, supposed to be the backbone of you. They're supposed to help you out.
I agree. I feel like, but like it depends on what type of friends you're trying to surround yourself with. Like if it's like, you know,
yeah,
really,
but no matter what, like if you have the friends to back you up, though,
yes,
like in a normal circumstance, like your friends will always going to be there for you.
The only problem with that is like the person who's in that relationship might not have a lot of friends because their friends don't want to be around that person, like the other person, because they see that person ruining their friends' lives. And
yeah, but your friends are always going to keep telling you at the beginning, because your friends are like, hey, girl, like, hey, man, you spend more time with her, which is pretty cool, but I don't like the path you're going through, because no matter what, there's always going to be that one friend that's going to be like, hey, man, I don't like where you're going through.
I mean, I agree. It's just how that the main person reacts to that. That can be like, I feel targeted. I feel like I'm being attacked, and like it's just.
Are you talking about like the spouse or the main friend?
The main friend. Like if I come up to my main friend like, hey, your girlfriend, your wife, your fiance, whoever she is, she's, you know, I don't like the way she's treating you. I don't like the way she's doing this. This isn't the type of person I feel like I was going to like see you with, and I feel like it's bringing you down a lot. That like they can be taken so many different ways, and like it depends like. If that person is not aware of the relationship and just feels like the relationship's perfect, and there's no really saving that friend, you know?
That's true, but okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I think
'cause I don't know how to like, I don't know if you need like a lot of friends telling him that, or I don't know if like the best friend needs to like say that and then just back off a little bit and see how this plays out, and then when it happens to him, just be there, be like, hey man, I told you so.
I mean, that could be. I think it just has a lot to do with insecurity.
Insecurity?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of insecurity. You can't really help a friend with insecurity. That friend has to help themselves. So you're a guy. You can be like, hey man, you look hot today. That'd be fucking weird, you know? So you can't really help that insecurity, you know? He has to just live it. He has to live the life, and it's his choice to go about figuring out how to fix his relationship or not. I mean, if you're married to the person, you definitely need to figure out, because you're going to be with that person for the rest of your life unless you divorce, and that's 50-50, and you don't want to fucking do that.
Oh, right? Yeah.
I think their partner, your girlfriend, wife, husband,
just say your other.
Yeah. If that person needs to compliment you. That person needs to be in your corner at all times, because that person is not in your corner. There's no reason to have them around. Like it's really fucked up. But if you're trying to build an empire, the last thing you need is your spouse to be fucking with you. You know?
Oh yeah, that's basically that's a big downfall right there.
Yeah, so especially like, for me, like I'm trying to build a business. You know, I can't have somebody in my corner who's like constantly trying to steal my money, like constantly trying to make me spend money on her. Like I don't need that. I need a girlfriend who's going to support me, who's going to understand what I'm going through, who's going to take up the extra steps that I can't do. Like for example, like I get really busy, my girlfriend would help out with dinner, and I don't have to worry about it. Like I need somebody like that in my corner who's going to look out for me, you know, and make sure that being worked up inside of a business, you can get really fucking in business, and sometimes I forget the fucking eat. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah, I remember that happened to me too.
Yeah.
When you get like in your workflow, and then, you know, next thing you know, like 4 hours pass, and you're like, oh shit, I've already eaten lunch.
Yeah. So my girlfriend like really helps me be in check in like life. And then I do the business part. So she makes sure like I'm healthy. I'm doing the things I need to do. And then I make sure like money's coming through. We don't have to worry about that shit, you know? So it's like a teamwork kind of thing.
Okay. Now the question. So you are the business type of person. Is she that one person? Like, okay. How would you react when she says, hey babe, you've been working a lot in your business. Like, is there any time for me? Like, can we like go to the movies or the park or anything? Like, can you just stay away from business and spend time with me?
I feel like there's definitely have been times like that. The way that we've handled them is, you know, I'll sit her down, and like if it's like a busy week for me, right? If it's a busy week, like we'll sit down and I'm like, hey, like I agree, I've been working a shit ton on business, but like it's booming right now. Like I have a lot to do, and then we'll try to work on I try to like schedule a whole day for us. Like I work 6 days a week. I like to take 1 day off a week, and that's what I like to do. So that day is completely to her and to whoever we want to do together. And I like to keep it that way. So that's how we adjust it to this like entrepreneur thing. Because like being an entrepreneur, it's really easy to get really worked up. You know, that's why I work 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And I work 12 hours a day. So it's just
Now, is this every week you sit down with her? Or is it like, hey, like Sunday I'm free, or is it like every other week? Like how? Like, how do you do this though?
Once I got a system in play, we just got to figure out what days I have off now. Okay. So I mean, like once we sat down and we went through, like it's about being open. Like you have to tell each other how you feel, how you want things to go, what you want from the other person, and what the other person wants from you. It's just like a lot of communication. A lot of couples can't sit down and communicate like that. It's more like,
oh, she a bitch.
Yeah, basically, like, yeah, it's like that, and it's like it's sad to see couples like that. But I mean, if you can have really good communication with your spouse and just sit down and like be able to really communicate how you feel, it's going to make it easier. Like we got like, yeah, she was upset that one day I was like, it was like a beginning relationship when I started like getting busier and busier, where she got upset how much I was working. We sat down, we talked about it, and we haven't had a problem since. Like she understands, and now like she's even come to help me out and press t-shirts, and like she likes spending time with me, and I like that too, you know. And I don't have to stop working to spend time with her. She can come to work and hang out, and I can still work. So I mean, it's just like sacrifices are made, but you don't have to get rid of everything, you know.
I want to see how I'm being a boss. You pressed these t-shirts wrong. What the hell are you doing? You messed up. Yeah, I'm gonna see how that.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be like that. I've definitely fucked up a bunch of t-shirts in my days, but I feel like I'm gonna be a really relaxed boss, unless like you're fucking around, and I'm like, obviously I'm paying you, so like don't fuck around. But I mean, my culture in my company is gonna be completely different from any other company I worked in. I'm not hiring off of necessity. I'm hiring off of skill, 100%. I don't like. It's not. I don't need you. I need a culture. I need people to back down. I'm not going to have anybody that just fucking talk shit behind someone's back, complain about everybody. I'm not going to have that. It's not going to be.
So basically, you're going to put everyone in a main group chat in your business and be like, all right, guys, speak your mind.
Yeah. Probably.
Really?
I'll probably fucking like my culture in my business is going to be there's no drama. Everyone's cool, and we have like nights out. Like
I gotta turn off that notification then. I was like, motherfucker, I'm working.
Yeah, we're going out Friday night.
Why are you talking about roosters at 7 a.m.?
But like, yeah, my company, my culture, my company's gonna be really different. It's a time consuming thing. I don't think people understand how much like people get. So people will get like some money. Right, they will get like a fucking booming week, and they go, "I'm quitting my job." It doesn't work like that, right? Last week, I made a decent amount. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna quit my job because of that, because I need to replicate that over months, right? And once you get to replicating, it's a sustainable income. Then you can think about quitting your job. But if you get like $1,000 in a 1 week, you shouldn't quit your job, because you might not get another 1,000 the next week. You might actually go on a dry streak. That's how companies work.
That's a massive probability variable right there.
Yeah. So,
I mean, if you have like hundreds of clients, and yeah, you could probably quit your job.
Yeah, for sure.
But like if it's just one client,
no. So,
dang, man, I remember I just got to do taxes this week. Dang, man.
Dang. But listen, we just did 15 minutes.
We said 15 minutes. We went over.
We went 15 minutes.
All right. Do you want to cut it here? I mean, dang, it's 8:21. Yeah, you gotta go to bed. So.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
All right, guys. So we're gonna end it here. Sorry about the video quality. But anyways, this is episode 10. We're finally on double digits. We are still waiting for a special guest here. Anyways, if you did like the audio podcast, the video, anything, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. My name is Jeremy Pauly. This is Bear As You Go. Wesley Jude's on the side. He's looking at the time. He's about to go to sleep. He's yawning right now. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Why didn't you let me say my name?